ever wondered how a person who cannot hear or speak can make a name for themselves in this world? Is it really possible to turn the impossible into reality? This is the story of a person who transformed his silence into his greatest strength. This is the story of a boy named Jacob who was deaf and mute since childhood, going to school like other kids, talking to friends, participating in games. These were just dreams for him. His world was completely silent, and people often pitied him. He often thought, if I am not like others, does that mean I cannot do anything? Will my life always depend on the mercy of others? Jacob's parents encouraged him. They said, "Son, you are not like others, but you have something that no one else does." These words were a ray of hope for Jacob. The world said, "You cannot do anything." But Jacob had already made up his mind. He would turn his silence into his power. He started learning sign language day and night. At first, it was very difficult. People mocked him, considered him weak, but he never gave up. While other kids played, Jacob spent his time writing and understanding words. He wanted to communicate his thoughts to others. After days and nights of hard work, he finally learned to express his thoughts through writing. For the first time, Jacob felt that even in his silent world, there was a ray of light. Jacob realized that if he couldn't speak his words, he could express them through art. He dedicated all his energy to painting. Once again, the world said, "You cannot do anything." But this time, Jacob took those words as a challenge. He created paintings that made the world stop and admire. His paintings were silent, yet they told stories. Stories that shook those who saw them. And then the day finally came. Jacob's paintings were displayed in a prestigious art gallery. The same people who once laughed at him were now praising him. This was the same world that once said Jacob couldn't do anything. But today, the same world was eager to buy his art. Today, Jacob is a renowned artist and a motivational speaker. He has proven that even silence can scream the sound of success. This story is a lesson for anyone who sees their weakness as their defeat. Success belongs to those who do not fear challenges, but instead turn their weaknesses into their greatest strengths. If you ever feel like you can't do something, remember, if a deaf and mute person can inspire the world, so can you. For more inspiring stories like this, subscribe to our channel, because every day brings a new story, a new motivation.